Well, good day everyone, and what's up? This is Operator 214 speaking, and welcome again, and welcome back to our vlog. In the meantime, we've already just finished the first phase of the cargo tank cleaning operation, which is basically wash all the cargo tanks with hot water. Now the next step that we're doing here, after a week of a very arduous tank cleaning operations, the next thing that we're gonna do is basically just gas free the cargo tanks. And it's a fancy name, we call it gas free, but if you take a look at it on what it does mean, it means it's just simply ventilate all the cargo tanks to get rid of all those poisonous gas inside the cargo tanks. So what we're doing here right now is that we're basically opening the ventilation hatch for the cargo tanks here. And you might be wondering, why is our rescue tripod here on this kind of work? Well, the main reason why we have this is because, simply the the rescue tripod, it has enough force to lift up the cargo tank hatch. In other words, we're setting it up just to give us some let's just say some lift power on how to remove those cargo tank hatches, or the square one that we're looking right here right now. Now the thing here is that those tank hatches are so heavy that not a single person can lift it, let alone 2 people or 3. So it wouldn't hurt if, of course, we use a little bit of machinery here just to lift up that that square hatch for the cargo tank, or it's more like a cargo skyline or something like that. I'm not familiar what's the exact term there, but I do know that it's a cargo hatch used for ventilation. So there, for the moment, my co-worker is here alongside with the Chinese riding crew, is helping us out because the rescue tripod itself is a heavy machinery, or a heavy object. It takes around at least 4 to 5 people to set it up and move it around. And it's so heavy that we have to, as what you can take a look at here, we're trying to position the rescue tripod here to lift up the hatch. But the first thing that we're going to do there is basically just remove the bolts and nuts first on that hatch, on the square skyline hatch. So what you're looking at in the video here is how we do the job here. It might be simple, but it really takes a lot of work. Oh yeah, one more thing. There are still some cargo tanks that are still not yet finished yet on the phase 1 of cargo tank cleaning. Probably it's on the forward area, but right now here in the aft section of this ship, or the aft area, there's still it's already finished and ready for ventilation. So you can hear sometimes on the radio chatter that there are still some cargo tank cleaning going on in the forward area. So there we go. We're just basically assisting, of course, Pumpen here in positioning the rescue tripod to remove the cargo skyline hatch. 2.0 volume, oxygen 3.1. Well, one of my coworkers, as you can hear on the radio, is basically measuring the gas. What do you call this? The atmosphere gas inside the cargo tanks. If it's already suitable enough, or we could consider gas free, that's the part where we have to open the tank hatch to ventilate it. Now the tank here, what you're looking at, the one that we're opening, it's already determined that the tank atmosphere inside the tank is already non-explosive, so we can open now the hatch to ventilate it. So that's a lot of rope work that we're doing here, but we're kind of setting up a perimeter here for the for the rescue tripod. so that no one will, get stupid enough to fall on the hatch. So anyway, the first things first, what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the cargo, the tank hatch here, the skyline. So we're kind of setting up some ropes here, and this might take a while. Well, it's a good thing that we got a lot of people working around here. So me, Jim, Pumpman, and one of my co-workers, and of course our riding crew here, always Chen. So yeah. For now, we're just setting up our tripod here, ensuring that it's firmly placed. It's firmly placed on its footing, so it will not collapse or topple us when it lifts a heavy object. I mean, I forgot to tell the tripod, the rescue tripod that we had right now here on this video. Well, there's an incident where we put on so much weight for the rescue tripod to lift up. It accidentally toppled one of my co-workers. Luckily, he's not injured, of course. But that's the thing. Don't put too much weight on the rescue tripod, or else you'll get toppled by it. And that's the thing that we're trying to do right now. We're kind of avoiding that too much weight, or at least if we're putting too much weight, we gotta secure, or we're securing it that it's firmly secured and placed on the position, so it won't move. So for now, I'm just gonna let my co-workers here set up the necessary thing. Of course, I'm still around here. I'm also filming, but don't worry. I am helping out. It just so happens that I am. While there's a lot of people here, I can't really move a lot, especially if a lot of people are working on a single object. But make no mistake, I am helping them in regards to this work. So if you think I'm just only filming around here doing nothing, well, guess again, I am actually helping them when it comes to this kind of work. It just so happens that I wear a body camera and nobody realizes it. So there we go. My co-worker here is already setting it up to lift the skylight hatch for the cargo tank. And yeah, my co-worker always Chen here is setting up the the pneumatic control box, or the pneumatic lift. Alright, nice, good. So we've already lifted the hatch. So it's a good thing that the rescue tripod has enough force on its pneumatic motor to lift this hatch, this heavy hatch. Well, we could lift it, of course, but the problem with this hatch is that it has it's too heavy for, like I said, 2 people. So we need at least 4 people working on it to properly lift and drag out this skylight hatch, or cargo skylight hatch. But since we don't have enough people here, it's just about us 4 here. We're just basically gonna use the rescue tripod here just to lift it up. And one more thing, Pumpy here, from where you're looking at, he's gently removing the rubber gaskets for the hatch, so it won't get damaged. All right, so we placed a sling around the around the base of the cargo hatch, so we could just slide it off. Right, Chen's gonna lift it. We're gonna pull it up just to make sure that the tank hatch slides off. Right, let's just have a little patience here. Okay, nice. Well done. Okay, so always Chen really knows how to handle this pneumatic motor for the rescue tripod. So you can see here we got a big dark hole on the cargo deck, but just to reduce the possibility that someone might fall on that hole in there, we are going to set up barriers. Remember, these barriers are important for safety, because if somebody falls from this height, it's definitely going to, well, let's just say, end uncomfortably well for the victim. Or uncomfortably well for the victim, because it's a very long fall. I mean, at least from the deck area all the way down to the bottom of the cargo tank. I think if I recall correct, from the deck area that I'm standing in right now all the way up to the bottom, it's about roughly at least 25 to 28 meters in depth. So that's a very, very, very deep kind of hole that we're opened down there. So that's the main reason it's really important that we set up this barrier so that no one is stupid enough to fall on it, and at the same time he recognizes, he could easily recognizes that there's a big hole on the well, not a big hole, but there's a hole on the deck area and he should not go near it. It's just part of the safety thing. So yeah, okay, so it seems that alright, so we're just gonna set up here. We already set up the barriers here, the what do you call this, the rods, I guess. So what we're going to do now is that we're using the tiger rope to use as a makeshift type of barrier barrier rope or something. Yeah, the tiger rope. Why tiger rope? Because it's yellow and black. It could easily be recognizable because of its color patterns even on a distance. So that's yeah, that's my reason why we use a tiger rope there, just to mark any visible areas of danger. There we go. And my coworker is just placing the these markers. Okay, right. He should take his time. I'm just basically filming here, and without them getting ever noticed that I was filming them. So that's a good thing of having a body camera around. Nobody notices that I'm wearing it, and that nobody notices that I'm actually filming them even at the distance. Right, so for now we're just gonna wait here because the main objective is to open the cargo tank hatch here. So we're just gonna ventilate it, leave it open for quite a while, and on our case, after opening it, we have to move on to the next tank to do the very same thing, rinse and repeat. So yeah, that's mostly the job that we're doing here for today. Just basically open up the hatch, ventilate it, and move on to the next. And of course, we have to take proper care of the rescue tripod because it's a very expensive and heavy class type of object, so we don't want to, you know, mess it up. Alright, so here's Pumpy and my co-worker. Basically, we're just cutting the tiger rope here. And it's a good thing I have a sharp object like a cutter on my tools around, so we can easily cut those ropes. Alright, nice. Okay, so that will take a while. By the way, our cardboard box cutters are very useful on deck. It's so sharp that you know, can cut almost you know, all objects that need cutting. Such as ropes, you know, plastic stuff, etc. That kind of thing. Okay, we're just gonna secure that cardboard box cutter, and yeah. Okay, we'll just let my coworker here do his thing. Kind of funny that almost I was just here, you know, observing on their work. Well, I'm actually doing work. Don't mistake it. I'm actually doing work. It's just that they're kind of, you know, the ones doing all of it, and me, it's just only a portion. But I'm still doing my work, so you don't have to worry about it. So it just so happened that I got a body camera, right, and I'm actually filming them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway, yeah. Right, so after that we're finished making all the necessary markers on this cargo hatch here, we're basically now moving up the rescue tripod and moving into the next available hatch. But my coworker is still finishing at the moment, right now. So we'll just have to wait. So we got to properly mark the area, and since we don't have any markers around or any ink, and you know, safety measures do not only require ink but also visible barriers on this you know, a danger hazard that we have here on this tank hatch. Now we're also returning the nuts and bolts that we took out so that we won't lost it. We're just basically just putting it on the holes where the bolts and nuts used to be, or still is, of course. Okay, so we're just going to disassemble now our rescue tripod here. So we have already removed the pneumatic hose, and then the next thing is that we're going to, well, this is the hard part actually, because the rescue tripod is so heavy. We have to be careful when it comes to moving it around, because we might get toppled or crushed by its heavy weight. So there. Okay, we're still waiting for my coworkers here because they're still adding or putting up markings on the hole, on the hole on the deck using tiger rope. Right, so yeah, it's kind of a big work, to be honest. I mean, it might sound simple, but it's actually very complicated and very difficult to you know, do. Alright, I'm just gonna stay up here and just watch them. Right, yeah, my coworkers are very good at making barriers here for the hatch cover. Right. So we'll just wait for him to get the necessary ropes needed, or enough necessary the necessary tiger ropes needed. Right. So it's a very, very basic job, to be honest, basic maintenance, nothing fancy. And for now, we've already completed the main objective, which is basically open the skylight hatch of the cargo tank just to ventilate, let the air in and the bad gases out. Right, this is a bit confusing procedure. Right. Okay. Nice, nice. Right. So we'll just put on an alternating tiger rope marker here, just to prevent anyone from, or just to make sure that everybody notices that there is an open cargo hatch hole in the area. So we just, there's no, by the way, there's no exclusive pattern on how we tie this one up. We just basically find the nearest two bolts and nuts, and then kinda circle our rope there just to secure it. And there we go. We've already built, or we've already successfully, successfully made a marker on that cargo hatch. Right. Okay, so this might take a while. So let's just wait. Yeah, I think we got enough holes here to cover all the mechanical parts that are sorry. Oh, we got enough well, rope here to cover all the bolts and nuts here on this tank hatch. At least as far as what I can tell. Right, Puppy here is still just adding some few extra personal touches on his work. And right. Anyway, that's the thing we're doing right now. We just basically secure this hole so that no one stupid enough might fall on it, and after that we're going to move on to the next. So I guess that's already enough markings on that, and we'll probably be going now on our next cargo tank hatch to open way. Alright, let's just wait for them. Okay, so, right, I guess this is the part where we have to disassemble the rescue tripod and then load it up or put it up to the next tank hatch. For now, we're having some technical troubles at the moment because we kinda firmly secured the rescue tripod and we have a hard time right now to disassembling it. Right. Okay, so here's the thing, we're gonna remove it now. So yeah, we're folks, my coworkers are asking to which direction we should move the rescue windshield or the rescue tripod. So my coworker here has also made a backup rope just in case that the tripod might fall over. It's more like a safety backup, just to make sure that the rescue tripod will not fall. Right, so what we did is just move the rescue tripod slowly despite its weight, and of course we can't really lift it with a single person because we're not bodybuilder types of person. But anyway, it's just basically just teamwork. Okay, so we've already moved out the rescue tripod on the side, and the next thing that we're just gonna do is wait for the trolley so that we can transfer this one to the next cargo tank. It's well, that's the thing, I guess, on that rescue tripod. It's very heavy and very durable. But the problem with that kind of thing is the lack of innovation to improve the design. Or you can't improvise anyway. Okay, since we're already halfway or almost halfway on our video, if you kind of like my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me a lot when it comes to content creation. And it might be a small thing for you, but it's really a big thing for me. So thank you for if you decided to like and subscribe on my videos. So anyway, going back. Yeah, we got now the trolley here, our four-wheel trolley, because it's highly impossible for us to move the tripod upright. So we have to make sure that the tripod it's more like on its side or it's on resting position. And at the same time, it's very good that this is the kind of position to prevent accidents. Okay, we're just making some adjustments here because we're not very good when arranging this rescue tripod on our ramp. Okay, that's good. So what we're doing here now is we're just simply transferring the tripod. since it's too big, it cannot fit the tripod. The only thing that's gonna fit here is only half of the rescue tripod. In other words, the other half will probably be well, it will probably be we'll probably have to we call this drag it up, because the half part is exposed. And there's no way we could put it on the trolley given on its sheer length and size. Alright, nice. Okay, so we're now lifting and moving up this rescue tripod to the next cargo line hatch. So we're just gonna take this slow and very slow, because you know, this thing is kind of heavy and we don't want any accidents going on. Right. Okay, so we are now successful on the first cargo hatch. So we're now going on to the second and repeat the same process. Yeah, that's what they call it, rinse and repeat. And there we go. Unfortunately, it seems that the oh, okay, I thought it was an issue that it got stuck. So there. So if you're asking what I am going to do here, because I am basically dragging the front leg of this rescue tripod alongside with my co-workers, and yeah, that's my role for now. See, that's my co-worker, and I'm here dragging the you know, dragging this oh, right. Yeah, I'm just dragging the one of the legs of the rescue tripod, as you can see here on my silhouette and shadow. At least on the background. Right, so I guess it's gonna be a few more meters, and then we are opening the tank hatch again. Another tank hatch on the left side or port side of the ship. But before we set up the rescue tripod, we have to first loosen up those bolts and nuts. And that's the main thing why you're hearing that hammering, you know, hammering sound right now.
Alright.
Right. Nice, nice. Okay. Right, so right now there are some bolts and nuts that are difficult to open with, so we got to use a sledgehammer to fully open it, just to ensure that the rubber gaskets of this hatch would not be broken. But honestly, even if it is broken, we have a replacement rubber for those hatches. Okay, so I guess that's the cycle of work that we're doing right now. Open the cargo tank hatch skyline, and after opening it, ventilating it, mark it, and make sure that nobody is well, stupid enough to stumble upon it. So anyway, I think I'm just gonna end this video because it's kind of like a looping thing right now. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Again, this is Operator 214. Have a great day, and see you again on our next vlog. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.